How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a sequel to probably one of the most beloved arcade titles to come out during the golden age of arcades. This title was originally created by Namco. Actually, this is a home port of that sequel because the sequel was also an arcade title. It was from Namco. Originally, the home version was published by Bandai, and it's pretty faithful to the original arcade title, even though, you know, graphically and sound-wise, it's not as solid as the home port. As the arcade port, but the home port is pretty good also. Okay, so the game that I'm referring to today is Dig Dug 2: Trouble in Paradise. Alright, now, so this game, it's, like I said, it's as close to the arcade title as possible. You play as Dig Dug, you are patrolling these different islands, eliminating the Pookas and Frygars that are roaming the island. And you have two options with which to dispatch with the enemies. You can use your trusty air pump and inflate them until they explode, which is still probably one of the most gruesome ways to deal with an enemy in video game history. Or you can use your jackhammer and hit these different points on the map, on these islands, and cause the islands to break off. Well, this actually involves a little strategy because when you do this, you run the risk of actually dropping yourself off into some water as well. Now, if you can't, or if you're unable to do this without falling into the water, you clear the level, pass on to the next round. It's your standard port of a quarter muncher. It's, like I said, it's not a utterly ridiculously difficult game, and it is a pretty fun game. The controls are responsive. Bandai did a job on this port, so I heartily recommend this one. There's not a lot to it. And it's not a hard game to come by. I'm not saying it's going to be ridiculously cheap. It won't be like $4 or less anywhere. But it's not going to be $40 or up. So you should try this one out. Dig Dug 2: Trouble in Paradise. It's a really good game. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I will catch you good people tomorrow.